Andy, let's just reflect on the weekend briefly. We went to Scunthorpe United in what was essentially a new era for them, and a good game of football ensued and came away with a point. What's your reflection on that?
Yeah, looking back on it, I thought it was a tough game for us on the back of all their good news, which give them a lift, give the whole place a lift. I think we'll sort of probably agree on them. And I thought first half they caused us problems. There wasn't a lot of space for us to get the ball down and try and play. And then second half, I felt we was in a good position to win it, and we was just unlucky not to hang on. I thought a draw was a fair result, if I'm to be honest, and it could end up being a good point away from home.
And Charlie Kendall came on immediately in the second half. Had a good impact on the game as a first 45 for him. What were your thoughts?
I think Charlie done exactly what we wanted him to do. Charlie's got energy, legs. He makes those really good runs in behind, plays on the shoulder. So Charlie done everything I'd hoped he'd do and showed us in that 45 minutes. And I think Charlie is a real good asset to us to bring to this football club, which we're delighted to have him here.
And talking of bringing players in, it's been a busy week. Let's start off with Sam Long, who joins also on loan from Lincoln City, and somebody that you know well.
Yeah, I mean, look, first and foremost, let's congratulate Tom Smith and thank Arsenal. Tom was here, played very well for us, and got the move back to Arsenal. They recalled him, and now he's gone to a league club. So, yet again, another player we've taken Bromley and sort of, I would say, enhance their career to go on to a higher club. So brilliant news for Tom. I was delighted for him, and he served us well, which has given me an opportunity to bring Sam in. Sam's a young goalkeeper. I went out and watched him a few times in Ireland last year, play on loan at an Irish club, and he's a real emerging talent. So for us to get Sam in the building has been great. Lincoln have been really helpful with that, and now Sam's job is to get Cookie out of the team, and that's the world we're in, and it's certainly the world of a goalkeeper. Cookie will help him with day-to-day training with the goalkeeping coach, but it's that healthy competition we want, and Sam would be breathing down Cookie's neck, trying to get the shirt off him and getting himself some games.
Got some news on another young player, and that's George Alexander. He has also signed a new contract, but he's going out on loan to Welling United for the remainder of the season. Yeah,
I mean, look, George has been brilliant for us, and we've got to remind ourselves, George's still such a young boy, and he's played a hell of a lot of games for us. He finds himself out of the team, and the juggling act for me is when, particularly when they're young, is to make sure that they're not just out of the team and not playing. And that's the balance I have to get right. I feel George needs to get games. We spoke about it, myself and George, along with his agent. Really positive chat, and George is a big part of this football club going forward. And I felt for him to keep developing, he needs to keep playing, and George agreed with me on that. And just of late, he hasn't had that game time, so he's going to go down the road. We keep an eye on him. He can still be around us, and hopefully bang some goals in for Welling, come back here and be again a massive part of what we've done here at Bromley since I've been here. So I'd like to go on record of wishing George all the best, and delighted to have him with us for next season as well.
And moving on, it's a visit from Maidenhead United on Saturday. Bit of a disappointing result earlier in the season there, one you'll be looking to put right.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't think we can get away from Maidenhead. Alan Devonshire's a wily old fox of a manager in this league, and no one probably knows this league better than Alan. He'll come here, his team will be set up, he'll know all the tricks of the trade of how to try and churn out a result. But we've got to take care of our business, and the last few times we've played them, last year at their place and this year at their place, we completely controlled the game, but wasn't ruthless enough in the final third, and that's something we've got to make sure that, one, we control the game, and then secondly, we created chances and we're ruthless to finish them off. But again, it's not going to be an easy game. They went to York and got a fantastic result. And on that, you look at the results in the week, some results you think are going to be easy for teams, they're not. And we're all jostling for those places. So it's a big game for us Saturday, and we need to make sure that we're prepared like we are and ready to go.
Andy, we look forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you.